So today I'm gonna do not a candle or wax video, but they're coming, okay? And just to show you, look, boxes of goodies. Along with having great smelling candles, tarts, essential oil diffusers, I also, not only do I like to smell delicious things, I like to taste delicious things, obviously. So if you're in my personal Facebook group, you will see that I placed an order from DAVIDsTEA. And I'm pretty excited about it. And I'll tell you why I kind of got sucked into it. Excuse me, you've seen in other videos in my kitchen, I have a whole tea wall full of all kinds of teas. I love tea. I love coffee. So I've been seeing DAVIDsTEA on Facebook for a year or so. And I don't know, I never ordered it because I just bought tea from the store and I just assumed it was all the same thing. Wrong. Until you have, whoo, this box nearly fell. Until you have high quality tea, you don't really realize that the stuff at the store, it's okay. Like, I like Celestial Seasonings and I love Bigelow tea. You don't really realize, like, what the difference in, not only quality, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Delicious tea. So DAVIDsTEA comes in this signature box, and it's like it's not the Tiffany blue. It's a little bit more greener than that, but that's kind of their signature color. And then, excuse me, ugh, allergies. When I ordered from DAVIDsTEA, we have a Teavana in our mall in Little Rock. It's a couple hours away from me, but we got a new puppy. If you're in my group, you know that too. I think I posted in there. I could be wrong. We have a Teavana store, and I went in there one time, and they give you a free sample. And yeah, it tasted good, but it didn't really. It was really expensive, and so I was like, no, pass. But I'm going to show you why. I'm going to go through the things that I got and show you why I really placed this order. So I have a advent calendar from Kushner Creations, and I'm going to start that. I might start a little early. People in my group, I think they're voting on that. I'm not for sure. Let me know if you guys want me to start that sooner or every day in December. Excuse me, I just plan on filming and letting you guys see what I get every day. Someone's gonna, or if you get like a Grinch dollar on the 24th day, you win something. I don't know. There's lots of goodies in there. Lots of goodies. So I kind of got on this advent calendar thing. And so I saw on DAVIDsTEA on Facebook, everyone was raving about their advent calendar where you get 24 days of tea. And people, you know, they collect the boxes, like they put the date on the side. It is really, really nice. I definitely think you could reuse this for another year. Like, I know it says 24 days of tea. If you're crafty, you could put something else on there. But I definitely think you could reuse this advent. Here comes the dog. I definitely think you could reuse this for something else, you know. So inside is a little canister of tea. I'm doing this one-handed. That's what it'll look like. And they're really nice. Like, it's got the names printed on the tins on the back. You could also reuse the tins as well. On the 25th day, now this is the only thing I don't like. You get an ornament, which is nice. Get a little star ornament. And on the back, it's got DAVIDsTEA with the year on there. I don't know if my camera's going to focus that. And I'm sorry, my nails are not done. And I have allergies. Chewy, get out of there. So, there's a $5 coupon in there. And before I bought this, I saw someone review it on YouTube. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Well, guess what? I get my order, and the coupon is only good for in stores. DAVIDsTEA literally has like a handful of stores in the U.S., nowhere near Arkansas. So I thought about writing them and being like, look, if you're going to put a coupon in, if I can order the product online, I should be able to use the coupon online. So I kind of feel like that's a gimmick. I'm not down for that. This advent calendar was $45. I have not tasted any teas because I plan on literally trying them one a day in December. Just something fun for me to do. Probably while I'm at work. But they all smell really, really good. So that's kind of how this order happen. And then I'm going to show you guys some things I've really been enjoying from it. Okay, so they are really well known for their teaware, okay, which are their tea vessels. The first one I got is their tea press. This one was on clearance for $19, and it is color changing, so when it gets cold, this white design will turn to pink. And basically, here's how it works. Let's see if I can get it out. Woo! Okay, so, and you can look up videos online. I just washed this, sorry. So basically, there's a little line right here. You probably can't see from the glare of my computer. Right there. You're going to put your loose leaf tea in the bottom. You fill the hot water up. You let it steep for 5 to 7 minutes. The longer the better on a herbal tea, truly. And then you fill this chamber with ice. And then as you push it down, boom, like the tea comes up around the ice. I wouldn't say this one is leak proof. I would not like pour it upside down because this doesn't secure. Like it's just, it's snug. It's silicone right in here. This is just smooth plastic, but this is silicone filling, but I have tipped it upside down and I wouldn't say it's leak proof, but it's fantastic. And I have been enjoying, and it keeps all the tea at the bottom. And I might, at the end of the video, do a live demonstration. I might make some tea after I make this video. And if so, I'll include that for you guys. The other thing is here, and they have a couple of different cups, and I do plan on getting like one of each because I love it. This is their, what do they call this? The crapola. Excuse me. Have the invoice. Hold, please. This is their carry travel mug. That's what they call it, okay? Because they're going to have a couple different kinds if you go to their website. I could not find a clear video online that showed, because I was curious, I could not show a video that showed exactly what was inside. The only complaint I have about DAVIDsTEA's website, they only have one picture of every item. To me, as a consumer, if I've never bought your teaware, I don't know what comes inside. I think there should be, kind of like on Amazon, where they give you different pictures of all the components that you're buying. Theirs doesn't have that, so you almost just kind of have to Google to figure it out. So I like to drink tea with a straw to prevent, discoloration as much as I can. So I was trying to see if this had a way to stick a straw in. It doesn't. I mean, it does if you didn't want to use a strainer. But let me show you how it works and you'll understand why. But I love it. Excuse me. Here's the lid. And in the lid, it's really cool. It has it's kind of hard to get off. It has a secret compartment to load up more loose leaf tea in there. So you can brew a cup of tea in here, which is way more than a cup. And then keep some for later and rebrew more. That way you don't have to carry your tea tin with you. Here next is going to be where you would drink out of. The strainer is going to keep everything, from coming back out. It has a very nice, very high quality infuser, and it just screws off like that. Okay, so that's where you put your loose leaf, tea, infusions, whatever. And then it has a really nice barrel. I have some water in there. So I really love this thing. So I took it to work to give it the true test, okay? I bought I would say pricey French press thermos for my coffee at work, and I might do a review on that because I love that thing. So I wanted to see, because that thing keeps coffee hot for a few hours. So I wanted to see how long would this keep hot tea hot. And in the morning, I put tea in at 7:30. It was still, like when I took the lid off, steaming at 9:30, 10 o'clock around our first break. I mean, steaming, not like it lost temperature. Now, I bought a Kohi press, Kohi, Kohi press off Amazon.com. You can look it up. It's a thermos. It's a French press made for coffee, tea, whatever. I use it for coffee. And I loved it until I found this one, which I'll still use that for my coffee. Obviously, this is for tea, but That one, after a couple hours, you can tell instead of it being steamy, boiling hot, it tends to be more lukewarm. You know, it's still warm, but it's not hot. Y'all, this kept it hot. Like, I can't explain it to you. So, oh, and this part screws on. So yeah, it's pretty leak proof. I've put it upside down. I was nervous with boiling water, and completely leak proof. So I plan on getting more of these in other colors. Why? I don't know. Just because that's how I am. So that's the 2 tea wares that I got. One for hot tea, one for iced tea. They have other ones. They do have a tea press. So it's this inside of a metal one. So you can make hot tea or iced tea in one unit. I did not discover that till after I bought the 2, but I will be getting one of those because I like that flexibility. Instead of taking both of my cups to work, I could take that one and start out with a hot tea in the morning. And then if I want an iced tea for lunch, I can switch it over and make an iced tea. So they pretty much just take this unit and stick it inside of here. I wonder if I could do that. I don't know. I haven't tried it. This one seems a little bit bigger around than this one, so I'm not sure, but that may be something I try. I still think this one's too narrow. So anyway, I do plan on ordering that one. I do still like having 2 because, you know, I don't know, I do. It doesn't bother me, but I'd like the other one. So let's talk about the tea. Okay, so this is their 10. If you buy 4 ounces or more, they will send you a free 10 to put your loose leaf tea in. This is Blackberry Blizzard, okay? And see how everything is just nicely chopped up. It's going to infuse well. Every cup is going to be as consistent as possible because it's got everything chopped up. I wish y'all could smell this. Oh, it smells so good. With DAVIDsTEA, you can buy the perfect spoon. And that is how they measure their teas so that you can get a perfect brew. Most of their, like the iced tea, I put in 2 perfect spoons. And I do brew that twice, not to waste the tea. Like I'll make one and the second one will be a little bit weaker, but it's still good. In the hot one, I use 1 to 1.5, not as much at all. But it measures out literally the perfect spoon. And it tells you on there, you know. And of course I got the blue one, but they have all kinds of colors. And so that's kind of what the tea looks like. It smells really good. In my order, you get 3 free samples with every order. So this is what the samples looks like. This is Midsummer Night's Dream. I don't know why this isn't focusing. Caramel shortbread. And then strawberry rhubarb parfait. So it's good for 1 cup. So what a great way to try everything. So I got those. And I guess that's everything I got with my DAVIDsTEA order. But I am fixing to place another order. Like, I'm super excited. So let me compare this for you guys. Maybe you're new to tea, or maybe you have tea, but you haven't tried these companies yet. Let me tell you what I found in my short experience. Okay. And by the way, when you look at their teas, 2 ounces of tea will come in a bag. I'm going to show you the Teavana bag because I threw my DAVIDsTEA away. It's about this much. It's about 2 ounces, okay? They say 2 ounces will make about 10 cups, 10 to 15, depending on how you brew your tea. I would say that's true for DAVIDsTEA. I wouldn't say that's true for Teavana, and I'm fixing to show you why. Okay, so when I placed my order for DAVIDsTEA, Teavana, I was checking out some other tea websites just to see before I placed this order, was this the best out there, you know? And I believe it to be yes. Like, I love their stuff. So I'd signed up on Teavana, and when you sign up, you get like $10 off of $30, and they had a whole bunch of tea on clearance. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Teavana, but I did some research and determined Starbucks bought them out. They're closing every single Teavana store in the nation. Starbucks will sell Teavana in their Starbucks stores. I'm not sure as far as are they going to keep Teavana on the website. I don't know. Like I said, I've been to their mall, and to me it was a little pricey. So I was like, well, you know, they got some teas. Some of them were $3, $3.75 a bag. Some were $4, some were $5. I was like, well, let me get a couple. Spend about 20. I think it was $20 and like 5 or 6 for shipping. And let me just give it a try out. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. And I've tried one tea. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it. But I'm going to tell you why I think I don't like Teavana as much. Okay. So I placed an order. And I will show you everything that I got. Because I got quite a bit for, like I said, I think it was like $26. Something like that. I got the Samurai Chai Mate in this gray, and I don't know if that's old packaging. I don't know if it's new, and I'll tell you why, because I'm going to show you another tea that I got from them. One of the other things I don't like that DAVIDsTEA has, and I don't have it on a label, maybe I do, because I threw my blackberry label away. Yes, on all their labels, I don't know if you can see it because I'm using my front-facing camera, but right here, it tells you how much caffeine is in each tea, okay? Teavana, the website, does as well, but it doesn't on the actual tea bag. I've searched and searched. It doesn't say anything as far as does it have caffeine or not, and that's important to some people. I have a friend that I want to share tea with her at work. She cannot have caffeine. She's allergic to it. And yeah, I mean, I guess I could sit and Google, does green, you know, I know green tea has caffeine, but, you know, to really have to sit and Google and then double check all the ingredients, because there's a lot of ingredients in these teas. Why? You know what I mean? So I don't like that, especially when sometimes I'm wanting a tea for caffeine. Maybe I'm substituting it for coffee. So anyway, that's my biggest thing I don't like about it. So I got Samurai Chai Mate. I got Golden Monkey and Strawberry Lemonade. And I remember I paid a little bit more for this one. I wanted it because it had a higher level of caffeine. I got Caramel Truffle. And again, same gray packaging. Blackberry Mojito. And then I got Pineapple Berry Blue. And then I got Apple Pie a la mode, which I've tried this one, and I'm going to show you what it looks like compared to DAVIDsTEA. Okay, and then this is why I said I don't know if the gray packaging is old or new or what. Because I got Blueberry Bliss, and it came in this package, which is beautiful. And I really like on the back, it explains the steeping and everything a lot better than that gray packaging. So, again, I haven't been with Teavana long enough to know, was it special edition? Was there something special about it? I don't know. So, let me now compare for you why, excuse me, for me personally, I just, unless there's a super good clearance sale, I don't think they'll be my first go-to, okay? Now, when I open this tea, does it smell good? Absolutely. It's apple pie a la mode. It smells really, really tasty, just like the Blackberry Bliss. So, again, and I'm going to show you. So, remember, and I'll show you again, how the DAVIDsTEA is all kind of broken up, okay? There's little chunks of apple in there. Very, very finely diced, you know. And their tea is by weight. So you get 2 ounces by weight, okay? Now, when you have a tea like this, let me show you without making a mess. And I don't even know if there's any more in here. So I went to put this in my infuser. And literally, the apple chunks and the berries were so big, like I could barely put them in my diffuser without actually getting any actual tea in there. Okay, perfect spoon to show you. Okay, when you put in fruit chunks that are this big, okay, yeah, it's pretty. Like if you have a clear mug and you want to sit there and kind of watch it plump up and infuse, whatever, it could be aesthetically pleasing. But as far as, to me, when I get 2 ounces of tea from DAVIDsTEA, it's chopped up. I feel like you're getting a lot more and you can make it spread out a lot further. Does that make sense? When you take everything and you make it into huge, huge chunks and you're trying to measure that out, you're not getting as much product in each glass. And it's inconsistent because not every glass, I just dropped some of that, not every glass is going to have a huge chunk of apple or whatever fruit that is. compared to David's tea where everything is chopped up. You're getting consistent taste. So it's just everything in this tea is so chunky. And when it plumps up, it's great. I mean, it does plump up into huge berries and huge whatever. But then you get very little of the actual little tea flecks that are in there. And so when they're measuring 2 ounces, I guess by weight is what I kind of looked up. You know, look at this. I only used this once. This is how much is in there. Okay. Very, very little. You know, I've made at least, how many cups of tea would I make? At least 8 or 9 cups. And I still have, you know, a third of a tin of this. It's crazy. So I just kind of feel like the way they weigh their product, they put such big chunks in there. You're getting 2 ounces technically, but you're getting 2 ounces of bigger crap instead of the actual tea and stuff itself. Does that make sense? So for that reason, I don't think, I'm not saying I won't ever order from Teavana, but I definitely don't think they'll be my go-to. You know, I was kind of disappointed in that fact. So, that is my David's Tea order. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I will probably film me making some tea here in the kitchen in a minute. If you guys, if you have any questions about it, or you've seen it, or you want to kind of see closer into the advent calendar, let me know. I don't really know what else to show you other than loose leaf tea. I've seen videos where people show you like every can. I'm like, it's all tea. I don't know, you know, what you'd want to see. Let me guys give you a sneak peek. So also I found, these are from Jim Delight back in the day. I found these. Remember how I found that Creative Enchantment tart from years ago? Y'all, I ordered this around the same time. Inside each one is a little loose gemstone. I got to see what's in there. This box, however, and I'm sorry I look like poo. If you're in my group on Facebook, and I'm going to put that link down below. That's where you can connect with me directly. It's just too hard for me to connect with everyone on YouTube, but I do see your comment. So if you comment, I am seeing that. I had to see a neurosurgeon this week, and I've been having trouble walking since September. So basically what it boils down to, after a lot of testing and stuff, I have a herniated disc that it's bulging so bad it's pushing on the nerves to my legs. And they want to do these awful, like, epidural spinal injections. By the way, Google that, YouTube that. Don't ever, my people, don't ever get that done. I'm not playing. It's not FDA approved. Don't ever let those doctors do that crap to you. People die from that every day. So I'm going to try physical therapy starting next week. And that's why, again, everything has been running a little behind because I've just been in so much pain. Sometimes I can't sit. But I'm working through it. So if you want to connect with me on my Facebook group, I love to see like posts. Show me what you're melting. Show me what you're burning. I love it. So this is going to be the advent calendar. And I'm going to give you guys a little sneaky peek. Okay. Inside came a really cute sucker. This is the special 25-day tart. And I'm not going to show you inside quite yet. I might save that for my Facebook insiders. But here is the Kushner Creations Advent Calendar. Basically, y'all, if you're into candles or tarts, it's 25 days of amazing. And I know what you're thinking. Well, Valerie, can I buy one now? Unfortunately, no. No, you can't. There were 40 boxes made, and you had to basically fight to get them. And then I think she made a couple extras that she gave away during like games. So if you're not on the Kushner Creation fan page on Facebook, you best get there. That's all I'm saying. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see that. And then I still have another package over here from Kushner Creations I was supposed to do during Halloween, but that's, again, it was when I was undergoing MRIs and stuff in October, and just everything kind of got pushed aside, so I apologize for that. And I thought about, I've had a couple companies contacting me, one candle company, one subscription box company, so might do some of that. I'm not really sure, but, and I'm debating, you know how every year we do for my kids, the 25, well, yeah, we do 24 days, really. when their little elves come. And they hide a little gift in the house for them. They have to solve the riddle. So they're older now, and I'm like debating if we want to do that, or if we're going to do that, should we just do candy, something, you know. In the past, when I would buy them stuff, and you can see the videos on my channel, you know, it's stuff we would buy on clearance, so I wasn't out a lot of money. So they're a little bit older this year, so I don't know. Do y'all want to see that? Do y'all enjoy those videos? I still get emails from people who are like, I love those videos when your kids found their surprises every day leading up till Christmas. And so I don't know. You know, I know you're not going to make everybody happy, but do y'all have kids? Are there kids watching? Do y'all like to see that? Do y'all like to see when they open up the grab bag thingy, those surprise box thingies? I know kids are kind of into that, so we'll see. But I'm going to go brew some tea, and just know that tonight I'm probably going to start this candle, and I'm pretty excited about that. If not tonight, tomorrow. I'm dedicating this weekend to really getting a good video out there. And let me know what you guys want to see. Comment below. Do you want to see more candle videos? Do you want to see more tart videos? You know what, though? I did find this really awesome website. I was showing my boyfriend that has bath bomb surprises, and they're really affordable. So I'm like, well, obviously you're not buying it for the jewelry. Let's just common sense right there. Like, you know, and I think it's that $bathbombs.com. Have any of y'all ordered from there? If so, let me know below. Like, is it even worth the $1? Because if it's worth a good bath bomb, I'll still order. But I was kind of curious as to like what kind of jewelry you actually get out. So yeah, if you guys have done that, let me know. But anyway, thanks for watching my probably really boring tea video. But if you love tea, then it'll be interesting for you, because I swear I could not find a video online showing their little teacups, like showing inside and everything. So yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. Remember to like, subscribe, and tell me, you know, what you guys want to see, because that's kind of what I base everything that I do on. Have a good day. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how the tea press works. I've got my dishwasher going if you hear that noise. We are trying the sample of the strawberry rhubarb parfait. It does have 0 caffeine. Said steep 4 to 7 minutes. It's been about that. I like to go a little longer with the herbal infusions. And I just noticed that they actually have where to boil it at, so it should have been near boiling. I use a Bella electric kettle, and so I let it boil and then cool down just a little bit. So, I've already put the ice into the chamber. Now, it doesn't push down as easily if this lid is closed. So basically, and as you can see, some of it's starting to turn pink. Maybe you can't see it yet. And then you just, boom. And you can see through the top, there's the ice. And boom. And it's starting to kind of acclimate. This tea was really hot. I actually probably got that a little too hot, but it's okay. So that's basically how it works. When this completely cools down, because it's hot, this will all turn a really pretty color pink. And so there you go. And that's how you make fresh iced tea in the tea press. So you can see all the beautiful tea. You can't really see because it's pretty dark. I was trying to get some better lighting, but it's really pretty. And there you go. So if you guys want one, I'm going to leave the link to David's Tea down below. And I'll see you guys soon.